So first step is to start with the factors of A and C. So A is 18, C is 3. So my factors of 18 are 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. Is there anything else? I don't think so, right? And then 3 is a prime number, so my only factors are 1 and 3. Okay? Now I'm going to set up my parentheses and determine my signs. Well, C is negative, so that means it's either going to be plus minus or minus plus. Okay, one of the two. So I'm just going to hold off on writing down the actual sign for now because I'm not sure. Now, C is 3, so that means I'm going to have a 1 and a 3 as my options for my last numbers. I don't really have any other options there. It has to be a 1 and a 3. And then I'm going to have an X and an X. In this area here is where my symbol is going to go. Yeah, my plus or my minus. So I'm going to start with the numbers closest together first. So I'm starting with 6 and 3. Okay, now don't write this down yet, but I do 3 and 6. Can I do that?
No.
Why not?
Because they have the same account.
Right. The second parentheses has a common factor. Can't do that. Okay, so let's switch it. 6, 3. Can I do that? No. So what that means is that 6 and 3 are out. Okay? So now I go on to 2 and 9. Okay. 2, 9. Can I do that?
No. Because 9 and 3.
Right. So let's switch it. 9 and 2. Does this work?
Yeah.
Okay, so for now it works, right? So we're going to roll with that. We're going to check the outsides and the insides of FOIL. So like the outsides and the insides. So 9 times 3 is going to be what? 27x. And then 1 times 2 is going to be 2x. Using 27 and 2, can I get to 25?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now I just need to figure out the signs. Yes? If it's a negative 25, is 27 going to be negative or 2? 27 is going to be negative. So is my negative going to go in the first parentheses or the second parentheses? Second parentheses to make a negative 27, which means that this one has to be a positive. So I have 5, which my factor list is just 1 and 5. And I have 21, which is 1 and 21, 3 and 7. I think that's it, right? For 21? Okay. Now, once again, you don't have to write the factor list. I'm just writing it because it's part of the steps. Okay? All right. Got this? Now, my C is negative. So once again, I'm going to have plus minus or minus plus. Okay? One of the two. So I'm going to have a 1x and a 5x because that first term is a 5, which is a prime number. Okay. In here, I'm going to have my symbols. All right, let's start with 3 and 7 because it's closest together. So 3, 7. Can I put those there? Yeah, they don't pass. I mean, they don't have any common factors, right? So let's test outside, inside. Okay, so I have 1 times 7, which is 7x, 3 times 5, which is 15x. Okay, can 7 and 15 make 16? No. So although it works with greatest common factor, it does not work when I do outside, inside. Let's try to switch it. 7, 3, like that. Okay, I just switched it. So then we have outside, inside. So I have 3x and what, 35x? You ain't getting to 16 with that either. All right. So do 3 and 7 work? No. Okay. Oh, I didn't go back enough. No. So let's do 1 and 21. Can I do that? Now, 1 is the only number that's allowed to have a common factor. Okay. So if this works, that's allowed. Okay. So we do the outside and the inside. So I have 21x and 5x. Ooh, will that get me to 16? Yes. Which number is negative, the 21 or the 5? The 5 is negative. So then first parentheses or second parentheses gets the negative? First parentheses gets the negative. Second parentheses gets the positive.
Good job.
Yeah? So that one took quite a bit of trial. How do we feel? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Now we're going to move on to my favorite form of factoring, which is grouping. I love grouping. I don't know why, but like it's for real my favorite. For real is my favorite. Hello.
Learn me some math.
We're about to do grouping, which is my favorite type of factoring. I don't nerd out on a lot of math, but I nerd out on this.
I don't nerd out on a lot of math either.
Yeah, I understand. Are we ready?
No, we're ready.
No,
Oh, wow.
but it's my favorite.
Oh, okay. That might be that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, need a lot.
So grouping happens when I have how many terms? Just four. 4 terms. Just 4. So grouping is really easy to identify because I have 4 terms. I can't use any of the other methods with 4 terms. Okay? So we've got 4 terms. What we do, I have very specific steps for this, and I like to say them over and over again to indoctrinate you with them. Okay? So I see I have 4 terms, so I know I'm going to do grouping. I'm going to group the front 2 terms and the back 2 terms. Okay? Group the front 2, group the back 2. Yes?
Wait, what does indoctrinate mean?
Like basically brainwash you.
I don't want to be brainwashed.
But after I brainwash you, this will be your favorite kind of factoring.
What if I didn't like this kind of factor?
Well, now you'll like 2. You know? Okay, so we group the front 2, the back 2. We leave the symbol in the middle. So whether it's a plus or a minus sign, we leave it in the middle. If you don't leave it in the middle, a lot of times it'll look like this. You guys will tend to like start multiplying and doing weird stuff. Okay? So group the front 2, group the back 2, sign in the middle. Okay? Then we do GCF with each set of parentheses. So what does 6AB and 4A have in common? A 2 and an A. All right, what's left over?
3B and then 2.
Good. Okay, following? This plus sign comes down. Yes?
Yep.
What do 9B and 6 have in common? 3, so we factor that out. And what's left over? Okay, one of the reasons I like grouping so much is that it checks while you're working, okay? There's a check. What is the check? Does anyone know?
They have to match.
The parentheses have to match. So if I have a 3B plus 2 in the first parentheses, I have to have a 3B plus 2 in the second parentheses. If I don't, I've done something wrong, okay? Now this is where you might have done something differently in the past, but this is how I remember to do it. So now that I'm here, I write the matching factor once. So see how they're matching? I write it once. Write the matching factor once. Then I write the leftovers behind. The leftovers, are the 2A and the plus 3. Okay, we write the matching ones once and the leftovers behind. Okay, so rules for grouping. We group the front 2, we group the back 2, symbol in the middle. GCF of both. Parentheses have to match. We write the matching ones once and the leftovers behind. Yes? Okay, I want you guys to try 2, 3, and 4. Ready, set, go. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
I see now.
Whoa!
Wait, I see.
Whoa! Whoa!